Welcome everybody. I had a look at the first film in the directed by David Lean Volume 2 box set, and it is 1949's The Passionate Friends. So obviously this is directed by David Lean. So in this review I will mention films I've seen from him before, but for each subsequent one I won't bother. I don't want to repeat myself. But my favourite two films from the previous box set from Imprint was This Happy Breed and Brief Encounter. And like that latter film, this is a romantic drama. Clocks in at 91 minutes long, stars Anne Todd, who was also in lots of Taste of Fear and Time Without Pity. She's also in a couple more of these films as well, so I won't continually mention her. But yeah, it also stars Claude Rains, who was in The Invisible Man, Casablanca, and The Adventures of Robin Hood. And finally, Trevor Howard, who I've seen in 16 other films. He was also in Brief Encounter, as well as The Third Man, The Offence, and Von Ryan's Express. So a woman is torn between the love of her life, who's married to someone else, and her older husband. So although I had some difficulty getting over the fact that it feels extremely similar to the far superior Brief Encounter, this nonetheless works thanks to the great cast and convincing romantic element. It is also well paced, manages to be generally engaging. The narrative structure is well executed, as we have flashbacks with flashbacks within them, but because it is well done, none of that becomes confusing. I also love the editing and cinematography. The score is decent, and the character interactions are effective while also being well written. So, yeah, on the whole, even though it's nowhere near as good as Brief Encounter, if you want to see a similar effort to this, then go out and see that one first, because that is also done by David Lean, stars Trevor Howard. But yeah, I on the whole feel that is a little bit more effective as far as the romantic elements and the plot goes. But this is still really good and gets a 4 out of 5. So yeah, well worth seeing if you haven't already and you're into your romantic dramas from the likes of the 1940s, specifically ones that are obviously made in the UK. So there's a disc. And yeah, we have some extras on this, but firstly we do have a 1080p high definition presentation of the film itself, which yeah, looks and sounds perfectly good. It's not a worldwide premiere on Blu-ray. It's probably had a release somewhere at some point, but yeah, does look and sound perfectly reasonable. And in terms of extras, you've got an audio commentary by Elaine Silver and Jim Ursini, or Ursini, authors of David Lean and his films from 2025. Then you got The Passionate Friends and Appreciation interview with Professor Melanie Williams, author of David Lean, also from 2025. Then you got The Passionate Sounds, Jim Popel remembers The Passionate Friends, and then you've also got a stills gallery as well. So yeah, really enjoyable. Executed in a slightly different way to Brief Encounter to at least keep it somewhat original, but it is unfortunate that the basic plot does feel awfully similar to that film, which obviously isn't helped by the fact it does also star Trevor Howard, who is great, but you know, if you could find an equally great actor to have been in the same role, it would have benefited the film a little bit. So it doesn't feel 100% as or as close to 100% as similar to Brief Encounter, but still, yeah, still really good and well worth the watch. So yeah, highly recommended if you haven't seen it already. But if you have seen The Passionate Friends before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.